going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jonathan. If you're brand new here, you know what to do. Go ahead and subscribe. We come out with videos Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, usually almost every day. So if you guys have a question, go ahead and comment down below, whatever it is. If it's about digital marketing, SMMA, getting more clients, Facebook ads, sales funnels, comment down below and I will answer that question in a video. That is my promise to you guys. If you have a question, go ahead and put it down below and I'll go ahead and answer that for you. So other than that, guys, let's go ahead and get started with today's video. Today we're going to talk about how to fix a marketing campaign that is not working. So guys, if your marketing campaign is not working, it's usually three things. Only three things could go wrong with your marketing campaign. One, maybe the ad is broken. Two, the capture page, the lead page, maybe what you're capturing them is not working. We have to fix that. And three, your sell mechanism is broken. Either you sell online, you sell info products, or if you have to get them on the phone, maybe the person that's calling them sucks and it's taking too long to call them. So there's really three things why your marketing campaign is not working. And today I'm gonna go ahead and help you guys fix it. So let's go ahead and jump into my tablet and my iPad so we can go ahead and show you exactly how to fix each step of a marketing campaign. So number one is the ad. So around three things can go wrong in an ad. One is no clicks, right? You're not getting enough clicks. No clicks. Two, your ad gets denied. And three, your clicks are just too expensive. Now, guys, if your ad gets denied, it's simple. Go ahead and follow Facebook's guidelines. If your ads are getting denied, go ahead and just follow the guidelines. Don't get your Facebook ad account banned. It's a hassle to try to get it back if you're even able to get it back. So make sure you just follow the guidelines and don't get your ad denied, okay? It's extremely important that you actually do that because trust me, you don't want to go through a Facebook ban. It's just worst headed that you could go through. Now, if you're not getting no clicks, that is probably because that audience is not resonating with your message, right? So if your audience is not resonating with your message, what does that mean? That means that you're saying something in your messaging that is not connecting with the audience. So maybe your messaging is talking to guys, but you're targeting women. So maybe that there's not a connection there, right? Maybe you're targeting women over 40, but the message is talking about women to 19 to 20 years old, right? So you have to make sure that there's congruency in the messaging and the targeting of your Facebook ad or your YouTube ad, because if not, nobody's gonna respond to that. If you're talking to men, but you're targeting women, there's a misconnection right there that is not gonna work out. Now, some other reasons why you might not get enough clicks is because maybe the audience that you're targeting is just too small. Try to increase the audience that you're targeting so you can go ahead and just have more people to target. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you a quick tip. Go ahead and use the snipe method. The snipe method pretty much means if you're targeting, for example, soccer players, don't just target Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi. Those are the biggest soccer players in the world. So a lot of people are going to know them, even people who do not play soccer. But if you're targeting soccer players, go ahead and target Memphis Depay or Mbappe or somebody that not a lot of people know, only true soccer players know. And that is the sniper method. You go ahead and target someone that is not just an all-around audience, but someone that just those type of people know, if that makes sense. So if you're in the marketing niche, don't just target Ty Lopez, target Frank Kern, someone that really not a lot of people know, even in the marketing niche. He's just legend, right? Or target Dan Sullivan. Those are people that real marketers know, not just the celebrities like Ty Lopez. Now, if your ads are too expensive, it's simple. Just always remember this. When the right audience meets the right offer at the right time, that's when your ads are going to work. If it's not the right time for the person, what can you do about it? But if the offer sucks and is the wrong audience, then your ad is never going to be clickable. Never, ever. When you're targeting the right audience with the right offer, that's when your ad is going to work. So always remember this, right? So this is your audience. It has to be the right offer equals good. Check mark, right? So right audience plus the right offer equals amazing, good ad. Number 2, the lead capture page. Okay, what could go wrong in the lead capture page? If your ad is perfect, you're getting the right amount of clicks, your ad didn't get denied, and your cost per click is just right and it's not too expensive, then let's look at the next step, which is where are you sending these people to? Are you sending them to a website? Are you sending them to a sales funnel? Are you sending them to a lead capture page? Where are you sending these people and what's going on with them, okay? So at this point, we know that the ad works, so it's something, it has to either be the lead page or the sales process that is broken, and this is where we're going to go ahead and fix it. So at this point, let's take a look at the lead page. Now, is your lead page congruent to your ad? This is one of the biggest reasons why some of the lead pages don't work and don't convert, because of congruency. Now, if for example, you're talking about bathing suits in your ad, and then you send them to a page that's talking about jeans or coats, you're getting the wrong audience and they're getting confused. So if, for example, you're over here talking about a facial cream, and then in the capture page, you're talking about a sunscreen, or you're talking about lipstick, you see how there's a misconnection and it's not congruent. So at that point, you're going to have a lot of people bounce. They're going to see, go to the landing page and be like, oh wow, this is not what I clicked for. And they're going to leave immediately. So at this point, your ad has to be congruent to your lead page. So if you're talking in your ad, you're talking about jeans, you're talking about a course, you're talking about free training, make sure that when you send those people to a lead page, to an opt-in page, it's talking about the same exact thing. It has to have the same exact colors. So if you have green right here, don't just put the lead capture page as a red page. No, put green with green and keep it congruent all the way. So there's a connection. So the customer feels like the ad, this is the ad, and this is the lead capture page, that it's connected, it's one thing. So when they go from the ad, it's easy for them to go to the lead capture page and see the same exact branding. If the branding is different, people are going to get turned off and they're going to be like, okay, what is this? I didn't click for this. I clicked for some other thing. And you know what? I just don't trust it now because I now I'm a lead. And that brings me to point number 2, trust. If your website or your landing page looks spammy or looks just creepy just in general, you're not going to create trust. Make sure you have a picture of yourself. If you're a consultant or you're a coach, make sure you have a picture of yourself. This is about you. This is about your course. This is about getting them to opt in to a free training that you're hosting. So have a picture of yourself. Talk about yourself. Let them know who you are. If you're an e-commerce brand, make sure you have the logos. Make sure you have the guarantee, the safety checkout things if you send them directly to a checkout page. So guys, build trust in the landing page with just miniature things. That's how you build trust. Have testimonials in the landing page or in the opt-in page if you want to go ahead and sell something, right? So have some testimonials, have proof of concept. So at this point, you're building trust with them, so they'll get to know who you are a lot more. If this is a cold ad, obviously send it just to a regular opt-in page that has the same branding and same congruency, and that will be just good trust enough. If you're trying to sell something in this landing page, make sure that you have certain elements like testimonials. The order page looks good, it just doesn't look spammy. Now, and lastly, people are not taking action, right? People are not taking action. At this point, it's probably maybe because your offer just sucks, right? So if nobody's buying anything, nobody's taking action, your offer sucks. Nobody wants your lead magnet, then change it. Simple as that. Make it more irresistible. One of the biggest mistakes I see with opt-in pages is that the headline will kind of like tell them what it is about. You have to intrigue them and create the lead magnet irresistible that they're like, oh my God, I need to know what that is and I need to download it now. Right? That's if you're getting a lead magnet for a cold marketing campaign. Now, if you're trying to sell something, maybe your offer just sucks. So change up the offer, add more things into the offer that you can give away as bonuses to get people to take action faster. And lastly, let's talk about the sales process. This is the most overlooked part of the campaign that everybody just overlooks it, right? If you're a marketing agency and your client and you're not getting your client's results, and you're like, oh my God, they're just not calling them. Guys, you have to try that. Even if they don't call the people, even if you give them a whole bunch of leads, it's still your fault that those leads are not converting. So at the end of the day, they're gonna fire you if they don't convert. So it's in our best interest to make sure that these leads that we're giving our clients actually convert. In my case, that I work with info products and e-commerce businesses, it's my responsibility that these people who I'm getting right here actually come here and buy something. Because if they don't, guess whose fault is it? It's mine. So at this point, you guys, if you're in the lead generation niche, right? If you're generating leads for your clients, make sure your client is calling them within 15 minutes, right? Make sure your clients is calling them within 15 minutes, because if they do not call them within 15 minutes, guys, your marketing campaign, those leads are gonna die off. Trust me, I've been there and I've done that. It's super, super important that they know that they have to call them within 15 minutes. And it's super important that you are actually tracking if they're calling them within 15 minutes. Because at the end of the day, if your client comes to you at the end of the month and be like, hey, we didn't generate no results, you can tell them, yeah, I generated you 200 leads and you only called 20. So how can you expect to get them results? How can you expect to get results if you only called 20 out of 200? You see the differences in the conversation? Now they're going to go ahead and go to the salesperson and say, hey, why didn't you call all these leads? And the salesperson is going to be like, instead of blaming everything on you. Now, if you're in the e-com niche, if you're in the e-com and info product, you have to make sure that all of this is congruent, right? So if the ad is congruent with the lead page, but the lead page is not congruent to the order page, this is going to cost you a whole bunch of sales. So the order page has to have the same branding as everything else, because if it doesn't, they're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm in the right site, is this the correct? Now we're talking about people's credit cards information, people's house information, right? Their address information. We're talking about sensitive information that we have to make sure the order page is just congruent to everything else. So guys, if you found today's video helpful, go ahead and give it a like. And if you guys want me to run campaigns for you, I'm gonna leave a link down below where you can go ahead and book an appointment to talk to me. Other than that, guys, my name is Jonathan, and I'll talk to you guys later.